People who are Sigma INFJs hardly open up to others, before they eventually let their barriers down and open up to those who truly deserve to witness their weaknesses. They put their test subjects through a series of exams. Here are 8 methods used by Sigma INFJs to determine your status. 8. By use of cerebral challenges. A spouse who values their intellectual independence and adds to their diverse thought patterns is valued by Sigma INFJs. They use intellectual challenges as a subtle but effective technique to gauge your dedication to lifelong learning and development. Your readiness to explore intricate subjects and exchange distinct viewpoints indicates a compatibility that goes beyond the surface-level bonding. These difficulties could show themselves in arguments, philosophical conversations, or situations that call for careful problem-solving. The resilience of the intellectual relationship is measured by your capacity to maintain your position while being receptive to alternative perspectives. The Sigma INFJs place a high importance on knowledge and methods of learning. They see your aptitude for critical thought, your curiosity, and your desire to learn new things. Your ability to think quickly becomes a litmus test for whether or not you're willing to engage in the cerebral tango that dating a Sigma INFJ frequently requires. 7. By setting up circumstances that arouse different feelings. The capacity to handle the intricacies of a range of emotions with grace and genuineness is something that the Sigma INFJs cherish. They assess your emotional intelligence by using these scenarios to check for indications of empathy, self-awareness, and an honest capacity to express your feelings. These emotionally charged situations could be anything from happy reunions to vulnerable or even uncomfortable times. The goal is not to make you stressed, but to see how you react to the complexity of human emotion. Your responses turn into a canvas that displays how you use your depth of feeling and your ability to deal with life's unpredictability. Finding a delicate balance is necessary to navigate these emotional landscapes. The Sigma INFJs watch how you interact with your emotions as well as how you control them. Your reaction to happiness, sadness, and everything in between turns into a mirror that reflects your sincerity and dedication to a real emotional bond. Do you think that, as a Sigma INFJ, your capacity to handle emotional complexities indicates that you're ready for relationship challenges? 6. Using an independence verification. Partners who become involved in a codependent dynamic are not sought after by Sigma INFJs. Rather, they value and respect independence. It becomes a check on your capacity to stay true to yourself while everyone is together. They determine if you value and appreciate each other's uniqueness, fostering an environment where each partner may succeed on their own. This independence check can take many different forms. It can be noticing how easy you follow your interests and activities without always needing approval or interaction. The Sigma INFJs respect a partner who has interests and goals outside of the relationship because they understand how important it is to preserve individuality. 5. By evaluating your flexibility. This adaptability exam isn't meant to throw curveballs at you. Rather, it's meant to give Sigma INFJs a chance to see how you handle the inevitable changes that occur in life. Your capacity to adjust to unforeseen circumstances, obstacles, or fresh chances is a sign of your fortitude and dedication to getting through difficult times together. A spouse who doesn't give in to change resistance or stick tightly to expectations is valued by Sigma INFJs. Your ability to adjust shows that you are prepared to change and advance with them. It shows a recognition of the dynamic nature of life and the fact that relationships work best when both parties are able to change course when necessary. The evaluation of adaptability can take many forms, including changes in personal circumstances, professional transitions, and relocations. To a Sigma INFJ, how you handle these times of transition says a lot about your commitment. They like a partner who sees difficulties as chances for development and mutual education rather than as impediments. 4. By determining whether their values coincide with your own. The compass that guides Sigma INFJs through encounters and decisions in life becomes a focus of interest. The Sigma INFJs look at your convictions, moral principles, and fundamental ideas. The goal is to find a resonance in the essential elements that create the cornerstone of a successful collaboration, not to pursue uniformity in every detail. This process of discovery frequently entails open discussions about the things that are most important to each of you, ranging from viewpoints on family, work, and personal development to more complex ethical issues. The goal of the Sigma INFJs is to see if there is a unity that serves as the foundation for a meaningful connection. Crucial components of this test are your reactions throughout these conversations, the breadth of your reflections, and your willingness to comprehend their ideals. The ideal spouse for a Sigma INFJ is someone who can clearly express their own beliefs, and who actively listens to, cherishes, and respects the distinctive ideals that form their worldview. 3. Using communication assessments. Your communication style becomes a canvas that displays your emotional intelligence and empathy at times of high emotion. The partner that the Sigma INFJs are looking for must be able to provide a place for shared vulnerability by sensitively and authentically navigating these complex emotional landscapes. Communication tests might appear in contentious conversations, sensitive situations, or situations that call for empathy and clarity. The Sigma INFJs are very aware of how you approach these conversations, evaluating not only the subject matter but also your own and your responses to their expressions. They value a partner who can build an environment that promotes free conversation while expressing themselves succinctly and clearly. Your capacity to express your emotions, offer your viewpoints, and actively listen turns becomes a yardstick for gauging how well you communicate verbally. The elegance of intelligent statements and well-thought-out thoughts may be appreciated by Sigma INFJs. They watch how you respond to intellectual challenges and exchanges, assessing how open you are to their views and how well you can hold intellectually engaged discussions. 2. Through seeing how others make decisions. This observational test aims to identify patterns and principles that guide your decision-making rather than having you analyze every option. The Sigma INFJs want to know if your choices are consistent with your approach, if they show reflection, and if they are in line with your ideals. The Sigma INFJs use your reactions to obstacles as a canvas to evaluate your resilience and flexibility. They watch to see if you make decisions with a calm head, realizing that life is full of unknowns and needs careful navigation. Partners who balance rational analysis with emotional considerations and make judgments with a feeling of purpose may be valued by Sigma INFJs. They are drawn to those who face tough choices head-on, realizing that these are teaching moments that can lead to development and mutual understanding. 1. By examining different instincts. Partners who approach others' intuition with a combination of discernment and open-mindedness are valued by Sigma INFJs. Your emotional intelligence and readiness to accept the nonlinear components of decision-making are shown by how you react to the intuitive choices, gut instincts, or hunches made by friends, relatives, or even complete strangers. This test measures the depth of your consideration, not just your blind acceptance. The Sigma INFJs watch to see if you understand the nuances that shape other people's intuitions. They know that intuitions are frequently the result of intricate interactions between experiences, feelings, and insights that don't always line up with logical reasoning. The Sigma INFJs use your reaction in ambiguous situations or when presented with instinct-driven choices to assess your level of determination. They look for partners who can handle these circumstances by combining careful thought with an open mind to evaluate the less obvious aspects of making decisions. However, as a Sigma INFJ, how well and transparently does communication occur inside your inner circle? If you observe that others are committed to personal growth, how would you respond? For the appropriate motivations, Sigma INFJs are selectively gregarious. Their encounters with unreasonable, judgmental people who continuously discriminate against their complexity have given them the ability to hold themselves to high standards. Do you also use these tests as a Sigma INFJ? In what other way could you determine if someone is secure enough to be a friend?